Hi, I'm Megan and welcome to my kitchen. In today's video, I've got 4 easy and delicious Valentine's Day treat ideas to share with you. These would be perfect to make for your special someone or for your family, co-workers, neighbors, or if your kiddos have like a Valentine's Day party at school or daycare, these would be great to take there. So let's get into these ideas. A real quick note, I got all of these ideas from Pinterest. I will include the links to the items that I use as inspiration down in the description box below for you. First up, we're going to make some Valentine's Day skewers. Here's what I'm going to use to make these. I've got some strawberries, watermelon, and then you'll need a little heart-shaped cookie cutter and whatever you want to use as skewers. I'm using these smaller skewers. You could use the long ones if you want. So first up for the watermelon, I decided to just slice the watermelon and then take the little cookie cutter and cut the pieces of watermelon out, and they look like this. I'm going to set those to the side, and I just use the end of the skewer to pop the watermelon pieces out. Now, for the strawberries, you want to remove the green part. Don't cut it off, just remove it with your hands, and then you want to take a little paring knife and at an angle, cut a V and top of the strawberry like that. And then I decided to slice the strawberries in half, and look, they look like little hearts. So now you just want to place these onto your skewer. Now you could also add in like some purple grapes. I think that would be yummy on here. You could add on some raspberries. Now it'd be hard to, I think, to cut those into a heart shape, but just the color I think would be pretty. But just add as much or as little fruit as you want, and then that's it. These were super cute. These would be great to serve along with like breakfast or as a yummy little snack. These were adorable, and of course you can't go wrong with fruit. Next, I'm going to make what I'm calling sweetheart cookies. These are pretty similar to like the peanut butter kiss cookies that a lot of people make around Christmas time. Here's what I'm going to use. First up, you need some kind of cookie dough. I'm going to use chocolate chip, but you could use whatever kind or flavor you prefer. And then you need some kind of heart-shaped chocolate candy. I'm using these Dove hearts. And then I'm going to add some sprinkles. You can leave the sprinkles out if you want to. So to do this, I've got my oven preheating according to the package instructions of the cookie dough. I am going to take the cookie dough and roll it into the sprinkles. This just makes it a little festive, but again, you don't have to do that. And instead of the chocolate chip cookie dough, I think peanut butter cookie dough would be good in this, or sugar cookie dough would be good. Now, we are going to set our cookie doughs that we've rolled in the sprinkles onto a greased baking sheet. Cook them according to the package instructions, and while those are cooking, I'm going to unwrap the chocolate heart candies. And instead of the heart candies, of course, you could use Hershey Kisses or Reese's Peanut Butter Cups if you prefer. And then once the cookies come out of the oven, let them set for just about maybe a minute, and then add the chocolate heart candy to the cookie, press it in a little bit, and then that's it. Now, you do want to let these cool completely. Once you add the chocolate candy, whether you're using the hearts, a kiss, a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup, because the cookie's warm, the chocolate will soften a little bit, but as the cookies cool, the chocolate will harden back up. You do want to let these cool and then keep them in an airtight container, and these are so cute. They were delicious, and like I said, these would be perfect to send to your kiddos for a Valentine's Day school party, or just to make and keep on hand for you all to have a quick snack. Next up, we're going to make some dipped sugar wafer cookies. And y'all, I have not had sugar wafer cookies since I was a little girl. This was so nostalgic for me. Here's what I'm going to use. Now, these sugar wafer cookies, one, they're usually pretty cheap. But two, I believe the flavors that they come in is vanilla, strawberry, and chocolate. That's what I've seen anyway. Today, we're going to use the vanilla and strawberry just to keep it festive. But you could, of course, use the chocolate if you would prefer to do that. You'll need the sprinkles of your choice. I decided to try adding a little bit of food coloring to the melting chocolate. I'll talk more about that in a minute. And then you need either white almond bark, or I'm using these little melting wafers. So super easy to put together. All you want to do is either melt your white chocolate melt or your chocolate almond bark. You could also use just like white chocolate chips. You, of course, could do chocolate if you prefer. Again, I'm just using the white to be more festive, but you could totally use the chocolate. Once you've got that melted, you're just going to take the sugar wafer cookies, dip them into that chocolate, place them onto either some parchment paper or wax paper, and then add the sprinkles of your choice. And then that's it. Isn't this super quick and easy to put together? This would be perfect for the kiddos to help you make. Now, I decided to try to add a little red food coloring to the chocolate. I wasn't really sure how it would turn out. It was okay. It kind of thickened the mixture up a little bit. So if you want to do different colors, I would suggest instead of adding food coloring to buy the, different colored, what do they call it? Melting chocolates or melting candies or whatever. They usually have them in the stores near like the cake decorating aisles. But these, so cute. And you can not only do this for Valentine's Day, you can make these for like Mardi Gras colors, for St. Patrick's Day, for Easter, Christmas, Halloween, whatever. These were so yummy, so nostalgic. And like with the cookies, make sure you let these cool completely and store them in an airtight container. Last but not least, we're going to make deviled strawberries. Now, disclaimer, these are not called deviled strawberries because they have vinegar or mustard or something spicy or anything like that in them. They're called deviled strawberries just because you make them similar to how you make deviled eggs. Now, I'm going to do two different versions. Here are the ingredients that I'm going to use for this. First up, we of course need strawberries for our deviled strawberries. I feel like this would work better if you can find larger strawberries, but all I had were these smaller ones. It still turned out just fine. It'd just be a little bit easier with larger strawberries. Now, I decided, like I said, to do two different versions. So for the Nutella version, I've got some Nutella and then some sort of chopped nut. You could do hazelnut, of course. That will play off the Nutella very well, but I have these mixed nuts. It's like the ice cream topping, and so that's what I'm going to use. And then I saw several recipes to do like a no-bake cheesecake filling, but to keep it easy, I just decided to use the Philadelphia cream cheese no-bake cheesecake filling. You can find these little treats like this, or sometimes you can find like the tub of the filling. I couldn't find the tub, so I just used this, and this actually turned out really well because not only did it have like the no-bake cheesecake filling, but it also had little like graham cracker crumbles on top. Okay, so I've washed my strawberries really well, and you want to dry them very, very well. I'm going to slice off the top of the strawberry, and then on both sides of the strawberry, I cut off just a teeny tiny little piece. That's just so that when you set them down, they will sit flat and not roll around on you. So then I slice the strawberry in half, just like you would an egg. I'm going to take a little melon baller and then just scoop out some of the core of the strawberry to leave some room for our filling. Now that I've done that on all of the strawberries, I'm going to add in my Nutella. Now, you could put the filling into a piping bag to make it really pretty if you want, but I was just doing this for Gary and I this night, so I wasn't about to fool around with all that, but you could if you wanted to do that. So once I've got Nutella in the strawberry, I'm going to add a little bit of those nuts and then put them on my platter. Now I'm going to do the exact same thing to the strawberry, cut the green off, slice a little tiny bit off of the back, and then cut it in half, scoop out a little of the core, add in that cheesecake filling. Now, you can look online. Any no-bake cheesecake filling would work for this. I'm going to add just a little bit of those graham cracker crumbles and then keep going until I've got all of my strawberries used up. And y'all, these were so good. I don't know which version I preferred the best. I liked them both equally. So did Gary. These were so yummy, and this would be perfect to do, if you and your special someone are doing a Valentine's Day dinner, or you and your family's doing a family. You could make these for a potluck or party, or really just any occasion. These were really good, and they were super cute and easy to put together. All right, that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you liked this video and that you'll try one or all of these ideas. If you did like the video, hit the thumbs up button below and subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and hope you have a great rest of the day. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.